Good morning, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, April 16th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and the NQ. So the whole overnight has been traded for the most part below yesterday's low. As you can see, NQ it has. Possible gap lower. So again, for those of you who were calling the daily up, and I had no problem with that, if we take out yesterday's low, you're certainly coming into balance, okay? As far as how I was looking at it, we're still in balance. We'll be stopping the one-time framing, possibly, after 6 days. Coming out of an inside day to the downside. ES and NQ are inside days, so keep that in mind. So again, people will be screaming gap and go. But more importantly to me, we'll be coming out of the inside day where we monitor it for continuation or lack of. Like I said, just taking out yesterday's low, if we were to fill the gap and come back in, the bulls would still have a shot to go test the upper end of the balance again. But any real acceptance below Monday's low, and again, pretty much a price vacuum inside of Friday, except for that afternoon pullback, things get a little dicier for the bulls, and then maybe we do visit the bottom of the balance. Now, for me, the bottom of the balance was not last Wednesday's low. Okay, it was Monday's. And don't forget, the yearly low is in the overnight below that, in both ES and in NQ. So, again, did the bulls just blow their opportunity? Remains to be seen. We don't know yet. Right? We have to see. It's also a holiday week. So, again, range. Look, when the market moves, there's no liquidity anyway because there's no market makers. So when you have a week that's even shorter and the retail traders aren't here, you can certainly get decent ranges on light volume. So keep that in mind and let the market breathe, right? Definitely something to keep in mind. Righty right now is also overnight. A lot of it traded. Well, actually, the overnight pocket and everything is inside of yesterday's. You can see righty is inside of yesterday's range as of now. Now, they did not have an inside day. So, hump levels. Well, right now, obviously, for the bears, it's yesterday's low to defend. If in the next 90 minutes we don't gap lower or we gap low and fill it and get back into that value from yesterday, well, then, again, the opposite end of value would be your target. So, to me, the hump level is yesterday's low for the bears to defend. For the bulls, I would certainly like to see them defend the overnight low. We get that overnight low, and we're deep inside of Friday's range, and I think they have some trouble on the horizon. Now, I know those are very, very wide parameters, but we've been trading in a very, very wide balance. So what does that mean? It means we might not see if the bears defend this or the bulls defend this for a while. So what do we have to wait for? MGI to form today to give us some clues. Do we get an overnight inventory adjustment and push up, yet we can't fill the gap? Well, if that's the case, it tells you the bears are pretty strong, even though we have an inventory adjustment. We're 100% short. On the flip side, if we push straight down without an inventory adjustment, but don't get the overnight low, at some point, you're going to have some shorts trapped. So again, we will have to wait for more MGI to form. We have 13 time frames to trade. Pulling the trigger at 9:30, okay, doesn't impress me or anybody else. I don't care if you make one trade or 100 trades. The goal is to make a living, okay? I think it's imperative for you guys and gals to come follow us in this trading room because I think we really break things down very nicely on an intraday basis while live streaming this profile, okay? And then chart-wise, so again, if we take out yesterday's low, some people will now be officially in balance. I've been in balance. It's a huge balance. Wednesday's high, last Wednesday, last Monday's low. That's my balance. Doesn't mean I won't be a buyer or seller inside of that balance. I certainly will be. But you're not going to have any real change take place until you take out one side of that balance. Plain and simple. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.